I know you just celebrated a big birthday, Camila, and yet you're the one gifting us fans with the announcement of the album. I'm so excited. What a true gift. How was it celebrated?
Oh my God. I went really, really hard.
You
Everybody
did?
went really hard. It was very fun. It was a 2000s themed birthday party. So everybody
Oh,
came dressed up in like, you know, 2000s vibes. All the throwbacks were playing. I'm really living the lesson in Bam Bam, which is keep dancing because I dance
yes.
a lot.
I'm so excited that we have some new music coming because I got to tell you, selfishly, Camila, I have run Don't Go Yet into the ground. Talk to me about Bam Bam. Obviously, it's the first new song of the year and it's finally out.
Yeah, love came around and it knocked me down, but I'm back on my feet. I still love it, I see. Yeah, that's just life, baby. I was barely standing, but now I'm dancing. She's all over me.
What was it like reuniting with Ed for this track?
You know, he is like my dream feature collaborator. And so when I sent him the song and he was like, oh, I love it. Let's definitely do this. I just felt like this is too good to be true. He's going to change his mind, you know, and he didn't. And he's been so excited about it throughout. We
Yeah.
literally, you know, he sent like that beginning kind of chord progression through Instagram DMs. And we were kind of writing and brainstorming back and forth on Instagram. And then he had a morning and half an afternoon off in LA, and we wrote his verse and my verse. And it was just fun to brainstorm with him and to like write these lyrics with him.
You just reminded me that you probably had to DM him because he doesn't have a real phone, right? So you couldn't like text him?
Couldn't text him. It was all Instagram. He was like, Instagram DM or email? And I was like,
Oh
you
my
know,
God.
DM is closer to text than
Right,
email.
exactly.
Email, I'll get back to you in 3 weeks. By that time, you won't want to be on the song anymore. So
You guys co-wrote this song, so tell me about the writing process a little bit. What was inspiring you as you were writing this song and the story that you wanted to tell?
Well, I started writing this song with my collaborators a few months back, and so we had this kind of chorus idea about just kind of like what it's been like in my late teens and early 20s, kind of falling in and out of love and the ups and downs of that, and also reminding myself, as my mom has told me in real life many times, that that's life. You're on the ground crying in the bathroom floor, and then you'll have feelings for another person again, and then you'll be crying on the bathroom floor again. And that is kind of like the cycles of change. Like things just change. You never know what's around the corner.
Yeah.
I sent him that idea, and he was like, I love it. I feel like the first verse could be different. So we went in and we kind of brainstormed these lyrics and wrote it again. And I think what really gets us, you know, turns us on as songwriters is the details and like really showing in those little details of life how things change.
Said you hated the ocean, but you're surfing now. I said I love you for life, but I just sold our house. We were kids at the start, I guess we're grown-ups now.
And that felt really exciting to us, so we kind of ran with that idea.
Can you talk about like who or what in your life has kind of helped you through those times when you needed to get back on your feet?
One, my therapist. Two,
Yes.
my friends and my family, hence Familia. I think that I feel like I have more and more resources as I get older. So now, whereas before I would be like, oh my God, I don't know like what to do. I'm just like running around, like kind of freaking out all the time. Like, when are these kind of negative feelings gonna go away? As I get older, I found more and more resources. So, for example, like meditation and talking to a therapist, also talking to my friends, like literally just being like, guys, I'm feeling this and this fear. I'm feeling sad about this. Like really being open with people, going for walks, like so many different things. Like I feel like that's kind of the key to getting older is like those feelings are gonna come. And I think you just gather more and more tools to cope with them in like healthy
And also
ways.
your music. I mean, how lucky are you that you have songwriting as a tool to kind of work through those emotions too? I imagine it's pretty cathartic.
Totally, totally. I mean, for example, like this song, Bam Bam and like Psycho Freak, for me, my process is really cathartic because it's me kind of singing anything that I think about and feel into a microphone. And I do like 7 takes of that. I do that for like 25 minutes. And then me and my collaborators talk about it. And we, you know, are like, oh, you said this, that was really cool. We brainstorm, we fill it in, and then that becomes a song. But like the beginning of it is really just this word vomit. And so it is very cathartic. So that's definitely a big tool for me. And I miss it when I am not in the studio.
You've been working on this next labor of love, Familia, for a really long time, and you posted that this album is your whole effing heart. What else can you tease about this record we're about to get from you?
I feel like, you know, a lot of people have told me like this feels different than your other albums, and in the sense that it feels more grounded, it feels more honest. And not that in my other albums I haven't like tried to be honest, but I think that in this one there was just so much like there was kind of no barrier of like pressure or anxiety or, you know, it was just very like unfiltered. Like it was just like literally whatever I was feeling that day. And I think that comes through in the music, you know. It's just like very like raw, like everything about it is, I feel like, just very true.
We love that you collaborated with Ed. What about another bestie, Taylor Swift? Have you guys talked about when is going to be the right time for you guys to get on a track together? And what would that sound like, do you think?
I mean, I would love that. I feel like I would learn so much from writing with her because I just feel like as a lyricist, she just like can run laps around everybody. And me too. I mean, like I just am so, inspired by her. As a songwriter, I would love to get in the studio with her. I feel like it would just be like a master class. Yeah, I would love that. Whenever she's down, I'm down.